This is verse 8 of the 5th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew, nearing the end of the Beatitudes. Jesus seems to be giving these in little triplets, and the one we are examining now seems to be focused on service to others, pursuing righteousness, the righteousness, of course, which means naturally it's not going to be dogmatic, doctrinaire, rigid, that sort of thing, but showing mercy. The righteousness that comes from God is perfect righteousness, but we in our ministry recognize our imperfection as well and extend mercy. We do it with a pure heart, however, and that's really what comes here. So there's no hypocrisy, duplicity. We are the ones who have a kind of integrity that goes to the very core of the matter. So again, Jesus says, makarioi, for blessed, happy, state of well-being, and then hoi, katharoi. From katharos, it means pure. Of course, we have English words like catheter and others that are connected with this. A cathartic experience is an experience that is cleansing in its character, and it goes back to this Greek word, to be pure. The word can simply mean to be pure in terms of physically clean. It has that sort of pedestrian sense, but of course Jesus adds the qualifier here, pure, and then with the dative of reference, or the dative of description, so with reference to, or with respect to, te cardia. So it's the dative singular feminine noun, cardia, means heart, so pure with respect to the heart. The deepest kind of purity, the purity that means that a person is really transparent, that what they appear to be is precisely what they are. And in terms of our ministry to others, that, of course, is one of the critically important aspects of a citizen of the kingdom. And Jesus gives us most astonishing promise in connection to those who are pure in heart. Hoti, the connection, because autoi, the intensive use of the third-person pronoun, the masculine nominative plural, because they themselves, and then ton, theon, the God. In the accusative, the direct object of this verb, opsontai, this is the deponent future of blepo or edo, will see, this is third person plural, future active indicative. So God they will see. The pure in heart are the ones who will see God. The so-called beatific vision that is celebrated throughout Christian history of the actual vision of God. And of course, to the extent that a person is pure in heart, you might say to some extent they do see God with the eyes of faith, and that there is a promise here ultimately of this perfect vision of the God that we worship with respect to that inward purity.